Dear friends and family, Garrett and Allie would like for me to take a moment and express their gratitude for all of you being here today. They deeply appreciate each one of you and how you've shaped and affected their lives, and it brings them so much joy that you're here today to witness this next step in their journey on getting married.
Hi everyone, I am Abby, Allie's little sister. Allie is a 6 whole years older than me. So growing up, I had two moms. I had my actual mom, and then I had Allie. Who's been harder on me these last couple of years? Yet to be determined. Love her dearly. Allie will always be my best friend and my person, and she's always been there for me, even miles apart.
The best decision I've ever made was adopting Phoebe. Because without Phoebe, I wouldn't have my new career, my job I like. But most importantly, without her, you may never have swiped right.
For you, Garrett and Allie, today signifies the start of a new home and a new family for both of you. May you be fulfilled by each other's love and friendship. May you be overjoyed by the promises you're about to make and the life together you'll create. Remember that marriage is a journey, so may the promises you make to one another today be lived out to the end of your lives. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all begins.
My name again is Michael Lambert. I am the father of the groom and very honored to be Garrett's best man. Garrett, thank you so much. Allie, you look fantastic. You look absolutely beautiful. Not only is Allie beautiful, but she's got a great sense of humor. She's very intelligent. She's a real go-getter. It seems, though, perhaps her only flaw may be her questionable taste in men. Whoa. That's my son. Wait a minute. Good job, Allie.
This ceremony represents one of life's greatest commitments and also a public declaration of faithfulness and love. 1 Corinthians 13 says that love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Today we celebrate as these two lives now come to be joined.
My love is so great for Allie that when I woke up from my first surgery, I said, "Where's my owie?" Owie being what I called her when I was little because I couldn't say my L's. Sorry, Mom. I wanted my owie, and I always do. But don't think it's all been wonderful and great. When Allie first got engaged, she told me I was fired from being the maid of honor in a David's bridal dressing room before she had even asked me to be the maid of honor. Forever salty about that one, not gonna lie to you.
Garrett, will you take this woman to be your wife, to live together in holy matrimony? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, keep yourself only unto her, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Allie, will you take this man to be your husband, to live together in giggly, happy matrimony? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, keeping yourself only unto him, as long as you both shall live?
I absolutely do. I have been fortunate enough these last couple of years to have a front row seat watching their relationship grow and progress. As Garrett liked to put it one time, I'm like the side salad, always there even when you don't necessarily want it to be there.
Through renovating condos and being COVID quarantine buddies, our love grew stronger. Together, we have built a beautiful life together. Riding around with the top off the Jeep with you is my favorite place to be. Your passion and love inspires me. You are always there for me, just as you are for Ohio State on game day.
They're winning.
All right. Sorry, guys. As your wife, I promise to love you. I promise to support your dreams and be the sounding board for your crazy ideas. I promise to always stand beside you and to cheer in the seat next to you. Marrying you is like winning the Green Jacket, Super Bowl, Stanley Cup, and the World Series all in one season. I'm so excited to be your wife and to be a part of this amazing family.
You know, when Garrett was in middle school, he had the great opportunity to go to Europe on 3 different occasions. And when Garrett came back, all the time, he would bring a gift to Sharon, my wife Sharon, and myself to sort of say thank you. And when he came back from Italy, he gave her gift first. And it was a piece of jewelry. Sharon, it was a bracelet, correct? It was a beautiful bracelet. Well, Garrett gave me his gift next. And what he gave me was this, I assumed was a hand-painted Tweety Bird tie. It wasn't hand-painted, by the way. Needless to say, I was really surprised. No question about it. Garrett, thank you for that tie, you know. Now, I must admit that Garrett did redeem himself, because on another trip, he brought me back this beautiful, exquisite Mont Blanc fountain pen, a Meisterstruck or Masterpiece fountain pen. I have sort of a fountain pen collection, and it really is my prize of that. So, Garrett, you did redeem yourself, and thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thanks.
All right, Garrett, looking into Allie's eyes, would you please repeat after me?
I, Garrett, take you, Allie, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. Oh, yeah.
I, Allie, take you, Garrett, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and health, to love and to cherish, till death does us part. Oh, yeah.
When Allie first told me about Garrett, I was not too sure about him. Nobody was good enough in my eyes for Allie. She's my best friend. He had to live up to it. It took me meeting Phoebe, though, for me to change my mind and be like, all right, he has a great dog, so I might as well just give him a chance. Yeah, common theme is absolutely correct, it's Phoebe. So when I found out that they got a second dog, the first thing I did was hop in an Uber from my school and go over to their house. And, because, you know, I love their dogs. Common theme once again. When Garrett came inside, when Allie and Mika were sleeping on the couch, he looked at Allie, and it was the look of sheer love and adoration. And that was the moment that I knew that Garrett was absolutely perfect for my sister. I love Allie and Garrett, and I am honored that Garrett is finally my brother. Look at that face. Look at that face. So, yes. Here's to Allie and Garrett, everybody. Woo!
Because of Phoebe, I now get to marry the person I love and spend the rest of our lives together. Under my vows, I will always say yes when you wake me up early on the weekend and say, I found tickets for the game today. I vow to make our coffee, because apparently I just make it better. I will never ask you for directions in the car unless you're getting them from the GPS. Allie Elise Corso, last time that I get to say that. I'm so lucky to get to marry you. I love you that you love me for who I am. I cannot wait to start the next step of our lives together. I love you.
A marriage makes up two fractional lives a whole. It gives two purposeless lives a work and doubles the strength of each to perform it. It gives to two questioning natures a reason for living and something to live for. It will give new gladness to the sunshine, a new fragrance to the flowers, a new beauty to the earth, and a new mystery to life. So let's raise our glasses to Allie and Garrett, to a lifetime of love, joy, happiness, and fulfillment. Thank you.
As a sign of the covenant I make with you today, I give you this ring. It's a token and pledge of my constant faith and abiding love.
As a sign of the covenant I make with you today, I give you this ring as a token and pledge of my constant faith and abiding love.
Today you have pledged yourselves to a lifetime of caring for one another. May this be a commitment made in love, kept in faith, lived in hope, and eternally renewed. As you stand before us today, your friends and family, it's our hope that you'll go through this life loving, trusting, and caring for one another completely and forever. For as much as Garrett and Allie have consented together in marriage and have given and pledged their faith to each other and have declared the same by the giving and the receiving of rings and joining of hands, I pronounce that they be husband and wife together. Garrett, this is the good part. You may kiss your bride.